There we go.
Okay,
Trip,
there we go.
does that work? All right. Well,
I like
welcome
that one.
back to the Slide Podcast, everyone. This is like episode 18, 19. I don't even know right now. I'm your host, Coach Aaron, and joining me tonight is my, I don't even know what I'm going to call you, Trip. You're just like my dude. I don't have a great nickname for you other than just Trip Dog, man. How are you?
Good. Baseball.
Yeah? What's been going on in your world?
So really, I've just been picking up like every single weekend, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got way more tournament opportunities. Like this weekend, I'm going to Houston, and then I'm playing somewhere else, and then somewhere else, and somewhere else, and then Cooperstown, and then something, then Banana Ball, then Houston, then probably miss a couple days of school for baseball, something like that.
You're not upset about that, are you?
Not at all.
Yeah, I didn't figure you would be. Look, I never got the chance to miss. Well, I guess we did get out early for like high school ball, but never got to miss like full days or anything to play baseball. So I know those have to be like super fun days. So you're picking up a lot right now.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, how you like doing that?
I like it because the coaches, like, it's a variety. So you don't know if they're going to be more hard and you have to earn your spot easier or earn your spot harder.
Gotcha. Okay. How you been doing in these pickup games?
Pretty good. Last weekend I had 2 doubles and 2 singles, but it should have been, I had 2 doubles in one game actually. So
Okay.
it should have been 4 doubles, but there was this center fielder that was like really fast, had 2 gap shots to left center, and he just ran them down and sat under it. Like he couldn't take a nap. Like it was bad.
Dude, he robbed you. He robbed you.
Then the next inning, he got up to bat, and he smoked one over my head, and I ran it down, and I sat on it, and I caught it, and then I went like that.
Oh, did he didn't like that too much, did he?
I don't know, but I felt so cool.
Dude, running fly balls down, man. So you caught it in the air?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Okay. Well, man, you're always a highlight reel, man. You're always. So, what now? You excited to come play banana ball again?
So excited.
Yeah. What you got up your sleeve for this year? You got anything special planning?
No comment.
Okay. All right.
Gotta wait and see.
He's pleading the fifth here, so that means he's got to keep it to himself. That's all right though, man. Look, dude, this one's going to be even better. It's in Savannah, so
I can't wait to go to better baseball.
Oh, you guys are going to go to Atlanta too?
Hopefully.
Dude, I haven't been to better baseball yet. I'm going to have to get down there. Anyway, well, cool. Well, dude, lots of stuff with the show. Swaggy D is now posted some videos of the unpredictable reporters. What do you think about Swaggy D's content, Trip?
I actually like it. At first, I thought it was going to be like, okay, but it's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, we need to see you getting into some of that stuff, man. I know you'd be great at that. So, dude, it's funny because the last one that I think we posted so far is he took somebody's football and ran away with it. And those dudes were like, where's he going with our ball? And he didn't come back. So good stuff, man. The good stuff. Show continues to grow. And we got some cool, exciting softball guests coming with us now as well. So, all right, well, let's get to our guests because I'm just like dragging along tonight, Trip. You gotta pump me up, man. Joining us tonight from Columbia, South Carolina, our state's capital, Mr. Kingston Smith, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Awesome, man. Well, are you excited to be on and talk to us?
Yes, sir. Really
I hope
excited.
so, man. We got to learn a lot about you, dude. So 13 years old. There's no doubt you got to be a baller, and we want to find out all about that during this episode. But start us off with, man, give us a little highlight reel of who you are, where who you play for, why do you like baseball? And then at the end of it, of course, we got to know what your favorite cereal is, man.
Well, to start off, why I like baseball, I really like baseball because like this is actually like my second sport. Like I originally started off with football, This is my second sport, so
Okay.
I really fell in love with this sport because I really get to show my personality a lot. It's really fun, and I get to like kind of mimic all my favorite players in baseball too. So it's really fun
Okay.
doing that. And also being my own character as well. So that's why I like baseball.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
then
Now,
for
go
okay,
ahead.
okay. So I was gonna say, kind of like what I am on the field. I definitely am a leader on the field, leading my team. But I'm also the funniest person on the field as well. I like to crack jokes, like to have fun. The fastest as well. I'm really fast on the base pass. I steal lots of bases. My favorite player, my favorite player is Ellie De La Cruz.
Oh,
I
okay.
like Ronald Acuna Jr., Chandler Simpson, Jazz Chisholm Jr. I like players like that because they're flashy and they're fast too. And I like to like copy my game off of them, and that's who I play like, adding my bit of spice to it.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I
Before
like
we,
that.
yeah, I know, dude.
Yeah.
I think
Kind
you
of like
guys got
me, fast
something.
on the base.
You guys got a lot of stuff in common there. Trip got to be flashy. I mean, Trip
One
is,
billion percent.
yeah. He's drip over skill in a
My
heartbeat.
catchphrase.
Yeah, I know it, dude. I think I messed it up there for a minute, but I corrected it. So, all right, dude. What's your favorite cereal?
Lucky Charms. Favorite
Lucky
all time.
Charms.
Lucky Charms.
Wow. You know
That's
what?
pretty good.
Fruity Pebbles
Yeah.
was like the winning cereal all of last year, and I think we jinxed Fruity Pebbles. So,
Yeah,
Oh
I've heard like 10
no.
people say Fruity Pebbles. Fruity
dude,
Pebbles now.
it's been rough
But
this season.
Captain Crunch comes in second. But
Okay.
Lucky Charms is first.
Now I like the peanut butter Captain Crunch. That's the good
That's
stuff
what
right
my
there.
sister eats all the time.
That's good stuff right there.
I always get like the colorful ones. I never had the peanut butter ones.
Oh man, if you like peanut butter, it's good stuff. It's the good stuff, man. All right. Well, you said all these big name players that you mimic your game after. Um, you alluded to your character, so there's all kind of stuff here that we got to unpack. So I don't follow a lot of MLB, but De La Cruz and those names that you mentioned, dude, those are the fun guys to watch, man.
Yeah.
Like, there's no doubt that they're having fun when they're playing. And that's what I wish more and more players would do. So I'm assuming you must be having a lot of fun out on the field.
I do. Every single time.
Yeah.
I'm always smiling. I'm always laughing. Unless I'm in my leadership mode. But
Yeah.
but I'm always smiling. I'm always having fun. So
All right. Well, now when did you start playing ball?
8, 9 years old,
Okay.
around there.
All right. Now you said baseball was your second sport. Football was your first. You still play football as well?
No, sir. Not at all.
No? So baseball took its place.
Baseball took over everything.
Wow. Okay. Well,
yes,
when
sir.
did you decide? Like, how old were you when you made that decision that baseball was the way to go?
Like between around like my 8th birthday, cause I did football, and like I was not I wasn't bad, but I was definitely not great at it. So my dad found this league for me. I was like, you should try base. He was like, you should try baseball. So I just stuck with that because I loved it. So I just stuck with that ever since, and that just took over.
Very cool. Very cool. Do you know Kason Scurry? He's a kid umpire. He lives down in the Columbia area.
He
He's been
sounds
on the show.
familiar. He sounds
Yeah.
familiar.
I think he played in the 12U. Well, he was in the World Series, the playoffs last year with Little League. And they got knocked out, I think, 2 games before going to Williamsport. But yeah, he's an umpire down there too. So, well, cool, man. Well, look, Tripp, what questions you got for this dude right off the bat, so I can stop talking for a minute?
Okay. Right off the bat, I'm saying, how do you hit?
What do you mean?
That's an open question there. Like, you mean like his batting stance, or
Yeah,
I mean,
like a batting stance.
Oh,
like,
okay.
If you could like an MLB player that looks just like your stance, what do you think it would be?
Oh, MLB. My stance is okay. I would say I would have to say my most I don't know because my batting stance is like different. I would say
Okay.
Jackson Churio. That's who I would say. But my swing is not like his, it's like my batting stance is like his. So I would say
Gotcha.
Jackson Churio.
Okay. You're righty or lefty?
Righty.
Righty. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You throw right too?
Mm-hmm. I throw right. I wanted to get into switch hitting. That's still up in the air. We'll see about that. But but I did
Yeah,
take
that
some.
takes some time.
It does. It does take time. I tried. I actually tried. Like back a while ago, a couple weeks ago, I'd actually hit lefty in the cages at D-bat, and
Hmm.
I actually did pretty decent. But I'm still like building that. But I'm still a strong righty right now. So
Yeah. Like I
Shoot,
can go ahead, Trip.
I've been trying to switch it what I am switch hitting for like 5 years, and I still don't have my righty swing all the way down.
Are
oh
you a
really?
natural lefty? I didn't know that.
Oh
I
Natural
feel.
lefty.
Go ahead.
so you so you that's I never heard of that really because I heard of righties wanted to bat left-handed, but I never heard of lefty wanted to bat righty. That's I don't know. That's all right. I never really seen that. That's different.
Yeah. You don't see that much. You definitely see
Yeah,
more righties wanting to bat lefty.
yeah.
Which is why I ask if you threw righty too, because you see a lot of kids where they're righty natural, but they've learned to hit left and then they throw right. So
I
it's
have seen
like,
that.
yeah, like I tried to throw a baseball left-handed. Man, that it does not look good. It just it feels weird. Now I
No,
can swing a.
I can catch it righty. But I just can't throw it.
I don't know. I've never put a glove on my for my left side. So like I don't know if I could catch it or not. I might end up with a broke nose, and I shouldn't try that when I get at my age. So don't you be laughing, Kingston. You're gonna get here one day. So um now are you the leadoff guy?
Yes, I am. Usually, I'm either leadoff, third, or fourth.
Oh, you got some power?
It's like I don't know how it comes when it wants to. Like usually, I'm more of
It
a
comes and goes.
I yeah, cause I had some good hits like this season that
Hmm.
either they're singles or they almost go over the fence. I feel like all this should have been home runs. Cause when I looked, I hit because one of our last games, it was like the last at bat of the season too. I hit a double. It was so high up in the air, and then it like dropped right before the fence. I was so mad. That should have been a home run. I was
Man,
so mad.
have you hit your first one? You've hit a ball over the fence yet?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I have.
Oh yeah. How
Mm-hmm.
old were you when you did that?
12.
Dang,
So mine came a little bit later, but I
mine
was
never
12. That
came.
was
So
oh.
like yeah, mine now in practice. Like in practice, dude, I hit
Mhm.
some bombs, but never in the game.
Cage bombs.
Yeah, that's what they were.
When I
Yeah,
was
if we had hit tracks back then, dude, I'd been blowing it up in
yeah,
the game, but no.
I remember seeing because when I was doing high school, and I remember I saw this kid. We were doing batting practice, and that ball it went so far. I was like, how did he do that? It was like so far over the fence.
Dude, I mean, some of these kids, right, these days are hitting some nukes, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think it is? What do you think, Kingston? You think it's the bat?
Steroids.
Steroids. I hope
um,
not, but
A lot of milk.
well,
I
yeah,
think
that's what
it's
we learned from Brian.
yeah. I think it's the size of the kids. Like I feel like no, because kids like big like it's like a lot of bigger kids. I don't really see like smaller kids hitting home runs, even though they can, because I have seen that before, but it's not as often as bigger kids. I feel like it's just bigger
Yeah,
kids and the bat combined. It's just gonna fly.
dude, everybody seems to be bigger, faster, stronger, and just keeps getting that way. So,
Yeah,
how
I
Hey,
often do
actually
you
just
Kingston.
got
go ahead?
huh? Go ahead. Yeah.
You
Uh,
just got what? Hold on. You just got what?
Oh, I was saying I just got back from conditioning practice with when you mentioned speed, I was like, yeah, I just got that. I'm working on that right now, getting stronger and faster for our upcoming season, which starts like next Sunday. This Sunday, I mean.
Oh,
So,
is this JV ball next Sunday or is this
oh,
like
not
travel?
JV. Travel ball. Travel ball.
Travel. Who you
JV
play
Dang.
is.
with?
I play
Yeah, I wouldn't
with
think JV would be starting.
Yeah, I already did JV. That's done.
Yep.
But I play with the Sharks. We were in USSSA last season, but we're doing PG this season. So
Yep.
that's what I actually have on the jersey right now. One of our jerseys.
Ah,
We got 4 of
okay.
them.
Purple and yellow. Somebody
hmm
must be Laker fans.
Oh, I was thinking LSU, but okay.
See, I think Lakers when I
Yeah.
see those colors. I don't think LSU.
Yeah.
Go
Okay.
ahead, Tripp. You were going to say something.
Kingston, do you like travel a lot for baseball?
Do I travel a lot? We usually stay in the Lexington area. It depends on like what kind of tournament for travel ball. We stay in Lexington area, but for like invitational showcases and like all stars, we travel like further, like in the Gaston area, maybe North Carolina if we go that far.
Okay.
But it's nothing too far though.
So where's the farthest that you have played? And
Ew.
how long would you drive?
Oh goodness. I'm usually asleep. So 2 to 3 hours maybe.
Yeah, see,
But
Tripp usually like builds a whole cot and everything in the back of the van, and he's out. I know
that's
how
me.
he rolls.
That's me before and after every travel ball tournament.
Dude,
And then we
yeah, I
stop.
know.
And then after that, we pick up some Chinese and then go back to sleep after when I get home.
I thought you were gonna say we stopped by Bucky's,
That's what
but
I was thinking too.
yeah, I thought he was just gonna say it because he's got a Bucky's in Florence right there now near him. But
Yeah, they
you
did build
probably
one.
ain't going to Florence. You probably ain't going to Florence to play too much ball, are you?
Mm-mm. Yeah,
there ain't
not
much in
over there.
Florence, so it's okay. Yeah. Well, cool, man. Well, one of your things says contact. You got contact skills. So,
Yes,
like, tell me
I'm
what's
always
that
on
mean?
base. Like no matter what pitch you throw, how fast, how hard, how slow, I'm hitting it. It doesn't like even if I'm like not even if it's not like a single, I'm still putting it in play like to get RBIs and stuff like that.
That's
Shoot,
what's
Like
I
I
up.
get
barely
raked off of them
like
Why?
curveballs, changeups,
because
any pitch.
I throw Schmeat. I throw like 62, like right down the middle. He would go pimping and everything.
Yeah, for real. But you know what? I was looking at stats today, and
hmm
obviously, like Aaron Judge is leading the MLB and like
Of
RBIs. I
course
think
he
he's
is.
like up there in
Exactly.
total hits, batting average, like he's in top 5 in home runs, but he's had 80, I think it was like 80s, 88 at bats, and he's struck out 20 times. Like that's a lot of strikeouts, and that's pretty like I'm seeing
Yeah.
more and more strikeouts these days in MLB versus being a contact hitter. I mean, I don't know if you know these names or not, but Tony Gwynn, like Tony Gwynn was
Yeah.
a baller. I mean, he hit
He
some
was.
dingers, but he made contact, and I feel like
Yeah.
that's what we need more of is these
His
contact
season.
fast players.
His season average was like always above 300, except for his rookie
Hmm.
year, I think.
Yeah,
Like players like now, like Luis Arias, he's a good contact hitter now too for like this
gotcha.
generation to watch.
But dude, I
I mean,
remember that.
now, my bad.
Go ahead.
I mean, now, like, if you have a batting average for like worth 300 in the MLB, that's like amazing. But back then, that was not that good.
Well, I mean, still, like Tony Gwynn was consistent though. Like
Yeah.
you'll always see players that'll finish over 300, but how many seasons have they finished over 300? And Tony Gwynn played for probably 20 years and may have had one, like you said, there was one season I believe where he didn't hit 300. And I mean, like that dude was a legend. I mean, but there's a
Yeah.
lot. I mean, but watching De La Cruz in his rookie year, dude, hit a ball down first base line and
Yeah.
still
And then
beat
he
it
was
out,
yeah.
dude.
That was just crazy. I was like speed kills, so why not do that?
Yeah, I mean, now I looked at his stats today too, just because I always follow him. And I mean, he's not hitting for great average right now, but the dude's got a little power. He's got 5 dingers this year. But yeah. I'm trying to learn.
If he was consistent, he would be like even more amazing. Because like last year, he led the MLB in strikeouts, but he was still an all-star. Like he would have been like an MVP, like actual MVP candidate if he didn't strike out that many times.
I know. Like it's just put the ball in play, man. Like
Yeah,
don't be scared to hit it opposite field. You know, I mean, and I feel like that's what happens a lot is we're these home run hitters trying to pull everything, and
exactly.
it ends up hurting them.
Like
But,
most of my
all right, dude.
hits were
Yeah,
like
go ahead.
opposite. I was saying like this previous season, most of my hits were like either like center field or opposite field. Like I don't really pull the ball that much.
Yeah. Well, you're just placing the ball where it comes. I mean,
Yeah,
to me, that's a true hitter right there, man. It's when you can hit the ball anywhere over the plate and send it, hard line drive somewhere. So, Tripp, are you a better pull hitter? Like you pull the ball a lot more, or you hit the ball opposite field more?
Mostly oppo, to be honest, because I'm always trying to hit it to the left so I can try to stretch it to 2. Because if you hit it to the right side, it's kind of harder. And plus, if you end up getting on top of it, and you're pulling it, you hit that first or second base, you got like a 1 out of 50 chance that you're gonna run it out.
All right.
But
I've beat it out before.
Yeah, me too. But
he's great at everything. Kingston, we let him talk. Go ahead.
but like if you're worried about putting it the opposite side of the field, if you get on top of it short of third, you're running that out 90% of the time. Unless you got like Ellie De La Cruz on shortstop throwing a billion miles an hour.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm there.
No, there's no doubt Tripp's fast. He's quick. Kingston, how fast have you timed yourself getting the first yet?
I actually haven't, but I know there was plenty times. Like there was one hit. It was that was such a clutch moment because there was this one hit. I hit it to second base, and for some reason they were doing a shift on the right, whatever. But the uh the the second baseman, he was close to the first base, and then I hit it to him, but I still beat it out, and he didn't even make an error. He just
Really?
I was just faster.
So they shifted to the opposite side of the field?
Yes, but that's
Wow.
usually where I hit, so I guess it makes sense. I guess they're watching me or something. I don't know.
Yeah, for real, because there ain't like scouting reports coming out on teams. So
Yeah,
they
I'm
must have
like,
been
what do y'all do?
they must have been scouting you, dude. They were looking for you. That's a
Yeah,
good thing though. Hey, that means they know who you are. What'd you say,
it
Tripp?
is.
I was gonna ask Kingston if he knew what his 40 time was.
Oh, what?
40.
Your 40 time?
How
I don't
fast
think
you
so.
run a 40? Yeah, he
Oh
would run a
no.
60. He'd run a 60.
My 60 was like a 7, like, I don't know if it was like, I'm pretty sure it was either between 8.3 and 7.6. I know it was between there, like in November.
Gotcha. Tripp, what do you do to get faster?
Go outside and run.
Mm.
I just run a lot.
Kingston, what's that look like for you, man, when you're trying to get faster? You said you just got back from speed and agility. Like, what's that look like? What are you working on?
Well, today was mostly pitching workouts, but usually what we do is we do base suicides, which is we run the first, run back, touch home, run the second, etc. And then we do
Mm-hmm.
those, and then we run around the bases full speed with sprint, with weights on, and we also do like dumbbell jumps as well, and like other stuff like that.
Gotcha. Can you dunk a basketball?
I haven't tried, but probably.
You look tall. How tall are you?
5. I haven't checked in a while. Like 5. I'm between 5'7" and 5'9". I'm one of
Yeah,
Okay.
you're
those.
beating me in a race. You're beating me in a race.
Hold on.
You're almost a foot taller than me.
All right, there's a dude. Maybe you guys know because I don't know who this dude is, but he plays for the Padres. He is 6'7". He's a center fielder. You know who these guys are? 6'7". Plays center field. Like I have to look him up, but I don't know his name.
That's not O'Neal Cruz.
I don't know. The 6'7's a tall dude, man. Like that's Aaron Judge size right there. But I think he's in the top 5 in stolen bases, and which is what led me to like, yeah, dude. But I mean, he's 6'7". If he learns how to use that body, man, he's got long strides, dude. He's running. He's one step. He's outrunning you by 2 steps. You know. But well, look, dude. You said this earlier in your intro. You talked about being a leader. And again, that's what everyone wants to hear, man. Tell me what that looks like from you.
Well, when I first started, I didn't actually start being a leader until last season because the program, it was like not in a that good of a condition. So really, I had to step out of my comfort zone because I didn't really I like talking and having fun, but I didn't want to take on the responsibility of actually being the leader of the team. But now, I know that's really important, and because I can't just lead in school like I usually do. I also have to know how to lead on the field as well, and I feel like that's definitely a good trait to have, going into my future and stuff. So I feel like it was good that my parents forced me to come out my comfort zone with that area of being a leader, and now I'm more comfortable with being a leader now. So yeah.
Well, how do you show up as a leader?
Well, I organize our team group chat, of course, every team. I believe every team should have that. I make sure we're accountable, every day coach assigns workouts for us. And so I text in the group chat, make sure everybody's doing their workouts and stuff like that. And on the field, I'm always encouraging. I might even call for time so I can gather up the infield or outfield wherever I'm at. Yeah, I do that a lot to make sure to get the team together. If we're down or if there's attitude, we made an error, stuff like that. I also my coaches are also working with mental toughness because they're really big on that. And me and one of my other teammates have really strong mental toughness. So our coaches want us to spread that to the team as well. So
cool.
yeah, that's really ways of being a leader that what
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, dude. I mean, dude, that's to me scouts. Every time I've ever talked to a scout, I've talked to a former pro player, anything being a leader on the field is critical, man. And
Yeah.
sometimes players, they can take on that role of a leader and not be as vocal. But I gotta ask because we talk about leadership here a lot, and we encourage kids to step outside of their comfort zone and to do those things. How was it for you stepping outside of your comfort zone? Did you worry that people were going to say well, he's just kissing up to the coach, or did some of those kind of thoughts come into your mind?
Most definitely. It took me so long to come out of my comfort zone, so long. And then my parents kept edging me to do it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. But it took me so long. It was just a long process for me with all the thoughts going on. And what would they think about me, or how do I go about this? But it was definitely scary and nerve-wracking for me because it's just it was just so difficult. But once I started, it got easier. There was definitely humps along the way. Especially when I first started, that discouraged me and wanted me to stay quiet again. But it definitely got better over time.
Good.
So,
It's never
my
easy,
bad.
man. No, go ahead, Trip.
So what you're saying about how your parents kept on edging you to go forward. It was kind of like uh, someone daring you to jump into a cold pool, on a
Yeah.
cold day. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to do that, but they keep on telling you to, so you finally do.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's very true. And it's uncomfortable too, Trip.
It
Having got the
is.
ice bath so far this season, yes, it's very
Do
uncomfortable.
it again,
But
dude.
well, what's some stuff like that you did to help it and make it easier for you?
Well, for me, I put reminders and like for me, I just put reminders of like what I need to do each day. Because for me, I'm a step by step person. So I was like, I first kind of made like a checklist until everything started
Mm-hmm.
flowing easier for me. And like that's actually like a good method for me because like my brain works in that way. So even this season with JV, um that was another hump of leadership I had to take because all those kids are older than me. Like all those kids, they're like
Wow,
in ninth, 10th. There's like one in 11th grade. I'm like, oh my goodness, how am I supposed to leave? Well, I'm like one of the only eighth graders on here. But like I was like one of the only kids still in middle school. But I still made sure like I still did my step by step checklist and it started flowing easier as I went along. So yeah.
that's good, dude. One of the things that everybody, leadership is a word that gets thrown around a lot, and people don't really understand what it really means, right? And
It does.
but it's important, and but to be a leader is never easy because you're going to be
Yeah.
faced with different types of adversity, and whether it's players or your performance, for example, if you're having a rough start and you're like, well, nobody wants to listen to me because I've had a rough start. Well, the key to everything is being consistent, right?
It
And
is.
and really, when it comes down to it, it's not about your performance. It's about how much are you helping the team, and that's what coaches want to see, man. That's where leadership really becomes like present as you continue to get older. Is what's your impact on the team, and thinking about, do you help individuals? And here's the thing that I learned later, where I wish I had learned it earlier, was everybody wants to be talked to differently. Everybody wants to be
Mm-hmm.
recognized differently. Um, and that was something that I learned, and it was like, what? Like, and some people want public recognition. Some people love that. Some people don't want public recognition, right? So it's, as you become, more ingrained into these teams, it's figuring out how people respond to things, right? Because, you're going to have players on the team where you can go out and you can challenge them, and, you know, you can, have a contest and they're fueled by that contest. Some players are just different, and I think that's really like it took me a long time to understand that, because I wanted to always lead how I like to be led. And
Yeah.
not everyone's like me. And so it took some time for me to learn that lesson is, in any environment, whether it's like a career and a work and you're a leader in the company or anything, like it's just different. And man, that's awesome though, man. I'm glad your parents pushed you,
Me too. Me
because
too.
it's a muscle, man. It's a muscle you got to keep building. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you, my mentor, who I've never met yet, but I will, Deion Sanders, Coach Prime. Like,
Oh, really?
dude, I
You,
love Prime, man.
my dad likes him too.
Well, if he has any connections, how to get in touch with Dion, I am dying to meet the guy. But um, dude, go follow Prime, man. Like he has daily words of encouragement, man. It's good stuff for the soul, man. And as you're a young leader, he's constantly just giving different things and talking about different ways. And like I said, he's my mentor. And I've never met the guy, but the dude has definitely influenced my life. So finding people like that, listening, reading books, there's a lot of different ways to learn, different ways to be a leader, I should have said. So, well, that's awesome. Again,
Thank you.
congrats to mom and dad for pushing you there, because I know that's not easy stuff. Trip.
It's not.
So my leadership skills are kind of like what Kingston said about gathering everybody up, making sure that they know what's happening and they know when to do it, and making sure that no one gets down in the dumps or anything, keeping everybody accountable. But another thing that separates me from the pack is the way that um I would get mad if I get out like after that bat, because I feel like, and I'm not mad that I didn't get on base. I'm mad that I didn't help my team. I brought my team down by me getting out. So the kids, when you get out, I tell people next time, realize that try to go 100% to get on base no matter what, because that's what's going to help your team in the long run, not getting out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
another thing is just words of encouragement, like keeping everybody up on their toes, because if there's somebody like third base is sleeping over there because he struck out last at bat or he popped up to the pitcher, like you gotta tell him, hey, like say something like the kid can hit, so be ready, because that might get him on his toes to like
Mm-hmm.
get into the game.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just have to gather everybody up, and like you will have to talk. Like what I do sometimes, if they make multiple errors, I would tell them like face to face, you've made three. You say if you made three errors, I would say you've made three errors. Do you really want to go after this game and your dad yell at you because you had three errors, or do you want to go out there and body up the ball and hose them at first? And that, I don't know why, but that's what gets them. That's what gets them in the game. So sometimes that's what I do.
Well, you know what? As long as you know your teammates and you know what makes it work, dude. I mean, that's the key. Knowing what your teammates, what motivates your teammates. So, well, leader on the field, you said you were a leader in school as well. So, how are you a leader in school, Kings?
Oh my bad.
Well, for me, so I do tutoring for students. There's an advanced program that I'm in, and like we do like all kinds of other stuff, and I do tutoring. So that's like one way I lead.
Wow.
Also, I also do like help teachers and stuff as well, like whether they need help like with what assignment to give, or like where they need help on like what to do. I usually help them. Like I'm not a teacher's pet, but they call on me a lot to like help them. So that is that
Yeah.
part. And then even with like separate assignments that teachers give us, everybody I don't even like force myself to lead in this part. It's like everybody's always like asking me for answers, but I'm not just gonna give you the answers. I teach them how to do it, and then they end up teaching everybody else with the way I taught them. So that's how that works.
That's it, dude. Dude, I'm gonna tell you, in life, and this goes for everything. If you do
Hmm.
something for someone, you're not helping them at all. And that's a
Yeah,
hard thing. It's a hard thing to do, because sometimes you're just ready to get it over
get it
with,
over
and you're
with.
tempted
Yeah,
to help them. But even as a dad, even as a coach, I mean, we can only help so much, and got to start seeing what can come from it. But that's the exact way to do it, man. Now, Trip, I know your favorite subject, so don't say anything yet, Trip.
Could I
Um,
could I add on to what Kingston said real quick?
yeah, of course.
So one of the things my teacher actually said one time is like what you said about the people asking for answers.
hmm,
If you think you are so dumb that you need to ask someone for answers, that's just bringing yourself down. It might bring your grade up, but yourself and your health, like the way you feel about yourself, is just going down, because
Yeah.
you're not going to be able to ask people for answers your whole life. You're going to have to do it yourself.
that
And
is
that's
true.
that's a skill, man. And unfortunately, there's a lot of kids out there, man. Their parents do everything for them, and so when it becomes like time for them to get ready for the real world, I'm gonna tell you, you guys are still young, but this real world will eat you up unless you've learned a few things along the way. So, man, tell your parents to let you fail a little bit, because that's how you learn the most, man. And that's why baseball is so awesome, though. I mean, because baseball is a game of failure, and you've got to be mentally tough to get through those rough times. And I mean, like we said earlier, if you get out 7 times out of 10, you're viewed as a success, specifically in the MLB. Now not in your age groups, because if you hit 300, you probably got some kids hitting 400 and 500. So, but it gets harder, and you always have to constantly push yourself. So, Kingston, what's the favorite class you got, dude?
My favorite class? I don't. I'm not a fan of school, so
You
let
know
me
what?
see.
I thought he was going to say how much he loved it and like all this stuff, but
Oh,
me and you got that in common, Kingston, because
For real.
I ain't trying. School's a necessity.
I get. Yeah, it
Exactly.
is. I get good grades to get out of it faster.
Well, that's what you got to do, man. But you know what? The fact that you're tutoring, what do you tutor?
Everything.
Oh, wow, jeez,
Like
everything.
everything.
Now, Tripp's favorite subject is math.
Other than PE.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look, everybody tells me that, man. We talked to all kind of kids, and everybody's favorite subject these days are math,
Because
and
it's
I
just
think they're all
easier.
crazy. I
Yeah,
didn't like
exactly. Whose favorite subject is math? That's my
so
worst.
many.
No, it's
So-
actually in 8th grade. It's science. Science is hard.
Yeah.
In 8th grade, science is hard.
Well, what are you learning right now in science in 8th grade?
I don't even know, dude.
I don't even know. It's like we have to find out like we have to like break down like genes, and then like we have to like find like make a mutation and find what it's something about that.
What?
I don't know.
Are you serious?
We have to like find we have to
Gene
remake
mutations?
the whole. Yeah, we have to like remake the whole gene. Like she gives us a gene,
Yep.
like a whole gene says like 8 letters or something like that, and then we had to redo it with some like 3-letter words, and then we had to replace it with the mutation. I'm like, what? I'm so confused.
Dude, you're in 8th grade?
I'm
Yeah,
in 8th grade.
I didn't even touch any of that kind of stuff in school, so that just tells you how much school has changed. Well, actually,
Yeah.
that was a long time ago when I was in school, so school should have changed by then. But
Yeah, back
Dude.
in the dinosaur ages.
let's see, he got jokes. Everybody likes to make jokes. It's okay. It's all right.
Just
Your
joking,
day's
Coach
coming
Aaron.
too. Just wait till you get older, Trip. I hope your kids drive you crazy and call you old and all kind of stuff.
I'm gonna be the best grandpa out there.
Well, awesome, dude. Hey, what do you do for fun, man?
For fun, I like to play with my siblings. I like to go to the trampoline park. I like to eat, sleep. I'm usually just chill, really. Like what's really fun for me
Mhm.
is laying down with my robe on and just scrolling on my phone.
Laying down with your robe on, playing on your
Mhm.
phone. That's it. I'm a visual person there, and that's okay. Good.
Shoot, my fun is fishing and eating crawfish. We got 2 different fun, dude.
Dude,
That's
he's in
what
Louisiana.
one of my teammates like to do.
Fishing and eating
'Cause-
crawfish. Fish. Yeah.
Here in the South, like there's so many like people that do fishing, like
Mhm.
just fishing for fun. I've done it before. It's fun.
I was
It's
fishing
just
earlier.
Yeah. Like
Oh,
it's
really?
fishing's
I had a
fun.
pond in my backyard.
Yeah. Did you and he caught something.
I caught like a 1.5 pound perch or a crappie, whatever you want to call it.
Crappie.
Crappie.
I ain't never heard of a crappie. See, they're mutating all
Have
these
you heard
fish
of a
now
white
too.
perch?
I've seen it on a menu before.
It's the same thing as a crappie. It's
Okay.
just, I guess people in the South call it a crappie.
I never heard of crappie, but I also don't claim to know everything about.
Actually, the people down south call it sockeye.
Call it what?
A sockeye.
Sockeye?
Right now?
Yeah, y'all Louisiana people, y'all got problems. I don't know. I mean, See, that's exactly why he saw LSU there with those colors too, Kingston, because he's in Louisiana.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense. That makes sense.
he keeps trying to talk me into eating crawfish. One of these days, I'm
It's
gonna try it.
good, dude. It's good.
I know. One of these days. Well, man. So, you play JV ball now. You just played your first season of JV ball, right?
Yes,
How
sir.
was playing JV ball different than playing travel ball?
It wasn't. It wasn't even hard. It was just like just completely just skim over a B team. Like just um, cause like some of my other teammates are on B team, and that's like a gradual movement up to JV.
Mm-hmm.
Like all because most of my teammates are 8th graders, 7th graders, and like they get to like like they get to like settle in easier because like it's B team. It's just basically like 1 year older kids with travel ball. But
Right.
in JV, we have these like big giant kids, and then like they're throwing gas, and then their exit velo is like out the roof. I'm like, what in the world? But like
I'm still in the
the
80s.
thing, the like, but like the fielding, my fielding was actually good though. I just had to like have faster reaction time, but it was actually good. Um, the coaches wanted me to do third base, but I mostly did like for the 5 games I played. Um, I did pitching in all of them. So
Oh
yeah,
wow. Okay.
and
How,
I'm a I'm a pitcher, but like that's not my main like thing.
yeah.
I'm usually center field. I'm actually working on third base right now and first base because my coach wants to use my height.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna tell you, center. I could see you in center field. I would have guessed center field would have been like your number one, especially with the speed. Um,
Mm-hmm.
third base, dude.
Twin?
Hmm.
So we're twinning right now because we're both fast and we both play center field.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we both got drip.
You think?
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
Kingston, what's your
I got
drip?
trick.
I know.
What's your drip?
Let me see. This is only so basically. I actually got some drip coming in soon. I think it came today, if I'm not
Hold on.
mistaken.
Let's see if I can pick it. All right. So he was Chaz Chisholm, De La
Mm-hmm.
Cruz. You have
Ronald
some
Acuna.
Ronald Acuna. You got an Aria slide mitt.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. Got to have that in the back pocket. All right. I'll let you
Yep.
continue. What else is your drip?
Got the Arya sliding mitt, all of this, the whole leg guard, elbow guard. I don't wear the elbow guard though. Hand guard, I like that. I usually wear the Arya mitts always in my back pocket.
Got to be.
Sideways hat usually got more than chains to this. This is only one. I wear this one every day, but I got more chains than this. I wear a couple of those. Sleeve, um, I got some. I got some like um, what are they called? Um, not tricep bands, but they're
Oh,
like
I don't know.
it's the things that go right here. They're I think they
Like
came in today.
sweatbands?
The
They're,
sweatbands.
yeah, they're like that. Yes, sir. I think that's what it is. Um,
Gotcha.
I got those coming in. Sleeve. This one, I don't. I wear a full sleeve right here, and this one I just roll up my sleeve right here, so it
Me
looks
too.
like a sweatband. Yeah, I like to do that. It's more comfortable like that.
How long does it take you to
Um.
get ready for a game?
About an hour.
Oh, yeah. I wake up like if I gotta be at the game by like if I gotta be at the game by 8:30, we leave at 7:30, but I'm already up by like 5:55.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
And what
Like
time are you
playing my
dressed?
oh um
If you get up at 5:45, are you dressed at like 6:30?
around there because I be
Okay.
doing other stuff too, like my pregame, like workout, stretching before this actual stretch, stuff like that.
Yeah. Dude, I feel like you're a great kid, dude. Like, and I hope, man, I hope like you continue to work hard. Now in saying all of that, where you want to go to school at?
Um,
Please give me something
well,
good.
I had some choices. So, I originally wanted to go to LSU, but the baseball coach actually moved to South Carolina. So I'm like, Oh, because I don't know. So I'm kind of stuck between theirs now. So we got USC, the U.S. University of South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got LSU, Tennessee, Vanderbilt, other schools like that. So, but I really take whoever offers me. I don't care
Yeah.
whether it's Harvard to, I don't know, like Sumter. I'll take whoever.
Yeah, I don't think too many people on this show gonna know where Sumter is, but I do. It's okay.
You don't know where Raging Cajuns are?
Raging Cajuns, yeah.
You do? I
Yeah.
didn't think you would know that.
Yeah, I know. That's Lafayette, right? Is that
And
Louisiana
then,
Lafayette?
yes, sir, Lafayette. And
Lafayette.
then,
Is it
and then,
Lafayette? Or Lafayette?
I've always known it as Lafayette.
Okay, I'm probably wrong.
Do you know where LA Tech is?
I don't know where it is. I've heard of it.
In Ruston.
Louisiana Tech. Well, dude,
Oh,
Kingston, dude, like that's some big baseball schools, man. I mean, even USC right there near you, man. They won back-to-back World Series championships back, 2010,
like
2011, I
early,
believe it was, something like that.
like early 2010s, somewhere around
Yeah.
there.
I mean, Tennessee, LSU. I mean, LSU won it 2 years ago. Tennessee just did. Vanderbilt. I mean, like, that's some powerhouses,
Yeah.
dude. You think you're going to be ready for that?
Those are my two favorite schools.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
I'm
Okay.
gonna be ready
Tennessee, and
with
Texas.
like.
Go
Oh,
ahead,
really?
King. Yeah, Texas.
Oh,
They're not bad.
yeah. Texas is good. Texas is good. But like, I would really want to go to like, I really want to go to LSU or USC, but we'll
Gotcha.
see.
Now, you gotta pick a major when you go to these schools. You have any idea what you thinking you're gonna major in?
I was gonna do because I like to do animation, so I was gonna do like something like visual arts, like digital,
That's cool.
like something around there.
Dude, that's big time stuff right there, man, and that's relevant. Like, that's what I would always tell kids. Like, when you pick your major, like, is it relevant today? How much of a
Yeah,
need is it? And man, the visual arts, man, it just continues to change and grow. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. Well, you got to stay like stuck in those books as much as you don't like school, and you got to keep them grades up. And dude,
that is true.
I mean, because recruiters and stuff, they can't even talk to you if you ain't got grades to good enough. So I mean, you got to keep them
Yeah,
grades up. That's the first. That's like, think of your grades as like your admission just to have the conversation to these schools, right? That's your ticket. Got to have that ticket
I should
first.
be. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going on that path because my grades I made AB honor or higher ever since, so
There you go.
I should be fine.
Yeah, you should be fine. I honestly, just in this little bit of time talking to you, you seem very accountable to yourself for things. And at the end of the day, that's all you got, man. Because if you're accountable to
True.
yourself, nothing ever is going to stop you, Kingston. That's it. I mean, because, I love the saying, you can't beat someone who don't give up. And, and to me, that's just like life, man. As long as you don't give up, dude, you can accomplish your dreams. I promise you. Tripp, you got any final questions for this dude until we get to our last question?
Yes, sir.
No? All right, Kingston. Well, before we get to that, dude, you're also, is it Underdog Athletics? You're a
Yes, sir.
athlete for?
You.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Now, what does
So
that mean?
that's actually it's a Christian sports program.
Yep.
It sponsors Christian athletes. I actually just got an email from them a while ago. It is really a good program. I just started like yesterday, I think.
Oh,
And
okay.
then I'm getting some stuff sent as well. So it's for like the time that I've been with it is really good.
Yeah. Well, dude, that's a good company. I mean, obviously, I've seen tons of their merch and advertisements and stuff out there, and I've even reached out to them as well. I haven't heard back from them. I'm not as good as you are, Kingston, so they may not have any interest in me. But that's awesome, dude. Here's my only thing I'm gonna tell you: when you get to college, don't make it about the money. right? Like
Oh,
NIL is changing everything. And I don't know how much you guys follow football, but you guys see what happened to this Tennessee quarterback. Like that was the most insane, and I don't say this word a lot on the show, but that was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I believe. Well, no, I've seen some stupid stuff, but that one was pretty classic.
Speaking
And
of football, oh my bad.
no, I mean, but that's what he wanted to make it about, man. He wanted to make it about money. And in turn, I think he's going to UCLA now, and he's making less money because of the taxes and everything in California. So, man, he made a bad decision. Heupel kicked him out, and now he gets to learn from it. And that's what I say, man, to specifically all the young kids out there is, look, money will come, and money will go. Just make sure you keep your priorities right. And, dude, if you just keep working, dude, you won't be able to spend all the money you got. And look, if you get a couple extra $1 million, Kingston, I'm just right up the road from you, dude. You can always share the wealth. I appreciate it very much. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, man, unless you're serious, so, it's okay. All right, dude. Well, look. Go ahead.
Speaking of football, did y'all hear about Kyron Lacey?
No.
yeah, I've heard
Yeah.
about him.
Yeah. That was bad, man.
Yeah, I can't believe he
It
did
was.
Yeah.
Because he was going to go first round too.
But people are always dealing with things, and we just never know. And they could be top of their game, but they're still dealing with stuff. And I feel like more times than not, we see someone that is succeeding, and we think everything's okay. And sometimes we definitely have to check in on our teammates and check in on our friends, because you just never know. I mean, I look at someone like Robin Williams, and I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Robin Williams or know who he is, but he was a great comedian, and all he did was make people laugh. But inside, he wasn't happy himself. And but check in on your friends, man. Just that kind of stuff is just and people got to look to the Lord, and the Lord will help them find their way. So, but yeah, rest in peace for sure. All right, well, Kingston, we're our last question, dude. And this is usually like the hardest question that we ask, but for some reason I'm feeling like this is going to be an easy one from you. Do you know what question we're going to ask?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. So this is it, dude. Coming up, you said when's baseball start for travel ball starts next week?
Our practices start next week.
All right. So your first game, your leadoff batter, you got to set the tone. What's going to be your walkout song?
Oh, I like my walk-up song. I like Feel Me Flow, Naughty by Nature.
For real?
Oh,
that's the Poverty Paradise CD or album. See, now he's talking my music here now. Does your parents listen to Naughty by Nature?
Oh,
because that's like 90s. That's way before you.
I like that. I like that type of music better than ours. Our music is just I might listen to some, but like our music is just I gotta go back.
I agree.
Music, yeah.
I agree. Like now, I was growing up in the 90s, and well, late 90s. I officially grew up, I guess you could say. But man, I love the 90s hip hop. Now, who's your favorite out of that era? I love some Naughty by Nature. Who else you got there?
I would say Soul For Real. I like them.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh, Jackson 5, that's the easy pick. I mean, that's not 90s, but that's like
Jackson. Yeah, dude. Look, you can never go wrong with Jackson 5.
Yeah.
I mean, dude,
but
I grew up a big Michael Jackson fan, so
yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
There is one artist I currently listen to now. Well, there's actually a couple. They're Christian artists. One is Hovey, and another one is Forrest Frank. You guys might have heard of him.
Oh yeah.
Hovey, I've heard of. Yeah, I've never heard of Forrest Frank though. I'll have to look that up.
He's the one that sings "Up" and that other song.
Yeah, I like those artists too.
Awesome. Well, look, dude, stay in those 90s, because to me, the 90s is where it's at. I mean, you got artists like DMX, Tupac, Biggie, I mean, like, that's where the legends came from. I'm not a big Jay-Z fan. I'm not a big, like, Lil Wayne guy or anything. Like, I just stay in the 90s, man. I'm stuck in my ways, I guess. But I like that, Kingston. I like that Naughty by Nature, man. That's good stuff.
I like them.
Man, and you're an even smarter guy. Like, because you were right. Today's music is just, no offense, Trip, it's just crap to me.
Except Kendrick Lamar.
No, whoa. Yes, Kendrick is definitely on an island by himself when it comes to now. Kingston, are you a Kendrick fan or are you a Drake fan?
I mean, Drake is obviously like the original. I like him better, but like Kendrick, he's just like all over the place. To me, he is. I don't like. He doesn't have a flow that I don't like it.
Look, so 90s were all about the flow, right? And like, what'd you say?
I said Eazy-E.
Eazy-E, yeah, he was like one of the pioneers of the flow. But like,
my dad loves him.
I cannot see your dad listening to Eazy-E, but that is
24/7.
For real? All right, you got to put on Easy. You got to put on Easy Does It then.
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood, yeah. Like Easy Does It. That's, to me, that's just as good as any of the NWA stuff right there. But even though Ice Cube was writing his lyrics, but anyway, Kingston, dude, thank you so much for hopping on the show with us tonight. Thank you, and I didn't say this, Kingston sought us out and reached out and wanted to be on the show. And man, I appreciate you very much, man, for following along with us. And sometimes we're just goofy and corny, and that's just who we are, man. And but more than anything, I appreciate meeting kids like you. And no offense for the word kid, but considering my age, that's what I have to call you. But man, it makes me feel like our future is not as bad as I thought when I see kids like you, man. So keep doing.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, someone who understands the game, understands their role in the game, and don't stop stepping outside of your comfort zone, because you're going to be forced outside of it anyway. So just prepare yourself and put yourself out there, because baseball, as the competition changes, you're going to be outside your comfort zone. Like you said, you probably were used to being one of the older kids on the team, and now you're one of the younger kids, when it comes to the JV side. So constantly keep challenging yourself. That's how you stay sharp. Awesome.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we're getting towards the end of the show here. Thank you, everyone, for listening, continuing to hang out with us, and make sure you recommend us to a friend, family, share a post. But more importantly, go subscribe. We're everywhere you can find podcasts, as well as YouTube. So make sure you go subscribe to us, follow us, and share some posts, specifically this one with Kingston here, man. Make sure you go share, because we need more kids like Kingston, and we need him to inspire some more people. So thank you guys again. Kingston, thank you very much, sir. And Tripp, close us out, man.
Well, Kingston, until next time,
we'll catch you on the slide.
For the game. Now go practice your swing, or at least look like a pro in the mirror. Subscribe and follow the Slide Podcast and the Field Team on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all your favorite social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Don't forget to leave a 5-star review, a thumbs up, and recommend us to every person you meet. Got a question? Drop it in your review. We might just answer it on the podcast. Keep grinding, dreaming big, and remember, there's nothing you can't accomplish. Till next time, we'll catch ya on